The Starving Artist. It's something about art that has caused many a talented artist to run from his natural, God-given talent to the secure cubicle crunching numbers in order to secure a consistent paycheck. But while this story is about an artist, it is not about a starving artist. Not a rich one either, but it's about an artist who taught himself and a generation of artists how to make their art work for them. People who took jobs working in big homes or factories, artists seemed destined for a life of poverty because they did not know about all the exciting fields opening up for artists. Art is all around us. Design is in everything we use, practically every facet of our lives. But Walt Walker did his homework and secured a steady job at Safeway. And that life was going in full swing at places like Ray's Kitchen on Western and 38th in Los Angeles. Everybody who was anybody wound up at Ray's Kitchen, from the upscale to the politicians. And when there was a call for a march to protest, Walt would paint the signs. Until, that is, the civil unrest rocked Los Angeles. After that, whites stopped coming that far south. Now everyone could afford Walt's work. They wanted it, couldn't get enough of it. Jane and Walt opened a gallery and sold their art as well as the art of many black artists, teaching many young artists of the money sources that could sustain an artist with a comfortable lifestyle. And that is when Jane, the businesswoman, was born.
My name is Jane Carson Walker. I was born in a middle-class neighborhood. We were the first black family to move into the area, and I went to Wingard School, elementary school. I went to Northwestern High School, and then I went to 1 year to City College of Detroit. My family were very middle class acting anyway. We weren't allowed to go a lot of places simply because they were scared that something might happen to us. I came from a family of 4 girls and 3 boys. My upbringing was in the AME church. I started with being a secretary. Well, started teaching Sunday school in the church. Then I went up to the being secretary, reading the notices and what have you. But otherwise, we were just a middle class. Now, my father was very well, in 1932, he got out of a job. I don't know really what the job was he had before, but he got out of a job. He wrote to Mr. Ford and told him that he was out of work, because that was when the crashes were coming. I don't know how many they had, but anyway, he wrote to the Ford Motor Company, to Mr. Ford in particular, and they sent an investigator out to our house to see that he was telling the truth. He had 7 kids and no job. After that, my father was never out of a job. They gave him a job, and he stayed on it 35 years.
Because he wrote directly to Mr. Ford?
Yes, they sent investigators. And
but he wasn't related to Mr. Ford?
Oh, no.
Okay, and Walt Walker's family?
Walt's family moved to Detroit in 1920 from Alabama. And my family both had come from Alabama. His family came from Monroeville, Alabama, and my family came from Tuscaloosa. But we didn't know that until after we got together. But his uncle came to Detroit and opened up an all-purpose store where you could get everything from yard goods to beer and wine. And it was very successful because he was there every day. And I met Walt in a wedding. I knew the girl and he knew the boy. And when we got to the practice for the wedding, I told my girlfriend I want to walk with him. And at almost the same time, he told the boy he wanted to walk with me. And so that ended up the next year we got married. And in 1941 we got married.
Why did you like him?
He was just a nice young man. He had gone to school. He was in college. He was going for a law degree, but my husband would have made a horrible lawyer. He's too honest. But anyway, we got together and we married in May 2nd, 1941, and started this wonderful life that I've had with him. We were married for 62 years and had 4 sons. Now we have 11 grandchildren and 6 great-grandkids. And over the years, my husband always wanted to do something different.